everybody, the COD Rec League is back, and we've got another championship match going on, this time against the Silver North, Old Guys, Texas, and the Atlanta Dazed. And speaking of the Dazed, they're off to a nice start here. Got 10 seconds on the board, got the spawns for P2, and they're going to start to try and set up a little bit of a chain here. But as I say it, the Old Guys, Texas find their way in, and they're going to start looking for some map control.
Yep, another big Chumps map championship we are looking forward to here. This should be a battle. Atlanta Dazed, Old Guys, Texas, doing things the old way, fighting it out right now as we're going to see some big kills for Atlanta Dazed over towards new with still 14 seconds remaining on old. Prior Chet does not seem too concerned with moving to new, which, you know what, it's going to have to be a team coordinated effort because we have Atlanta Dazed in the setup for new right now.
Yes, we do, and Seal was able to find some toes there and take them out. In our lion with the stop shooting cheese, you hate to see it, but that's going to be Old Guys trying to find their way in, but they immediately get shut down by. And now the rest of the Atlanta Dazed are just starting to kind of filter around the hill. You're just running loose, cutting down these attackers as they come in, and Carly is still just holding it down in there, 5-1, doing everything they need to lock it down. But that's a nice two-piece there coming out towards the side of the OGT. Let's see if he can make anything of it as Rush doing what he can to get in there. It looks like OGT are going to be able to get the late break. And if they can hold this time, they'll actually find themselves a lead. But over towards that P3 side, you can see those red arrows are all. It's going to be a tough break here for OGT.
Yeah, quick hold out of Atlanta Dazed. You know, this is just how they had to set up that first P2 there, and they are going to get kind of the first wave of kills here again. We'll see if Old Guys Texas are able to find another break on this hill, but it seems like Killswitch kind of has the read on this. Not going to get hit by that stun or anything, so there won't be the info, but he's going to get turned on by Nerillion. That's a huge kill when you think of the grand scheme of this break potentially coming, but Carly going to find that one, slowly push down again. That's 2 for Carly. Can we get a third? There's a third for Carly, as Carly off to a 9-2 start. Not taking any prisoners, but Fryer has kind of snuck his way in. He's going to turn a couple back the other way as Killswitch is able to clean one up. We're going to start to see this rotation come through. I want to pay attention to Coma and the guys. They are trying to come back to old though one more time, as yeah, there is still 30 seconds left on this hill, Timor.
Yeah, 30 seconds, and OGT is sure glad to go ahead and pick that up. You can see the Atlanta Dazed are sort of forced to go ahead and start giving resources towards the rotation as they try to find some kills around the map. They were able to trade out. The number 4 player was going to be a little bit of a thorn as they were moving over towards the P4 side. And now it's up to the Dazed once again to try and lock down some good time here. So far, they've been ahead of the rotation game. If they can maybe figure out how to get some Texas on these guys from Texas, they'll be able to find themselves in a nice spot. But you got to deal with Fryer Chet running around the map, and he is not stopping anytime soon, as he's going to be able to find the kill with the nade.
Yeah,
so
big break there.
Kills on the board to get pretty much a solo break for himself.
Yeah, Fryer is being that guy so far. He found a couple, I think, against the odds breaks, if you will. He's just kind of sneaking in and finding his break, but gonna look for some more kills now. The kills are coming through around the hill. Carly's been unstoppable so far, 13-5. Gonna look to find another one as they're gonna get some shots down on him, but they seem to be wanting the rotation, leaving that kill alone. But some early kills going down new. Seal is always going to be making that. He's a big team captain here for Atlanta Dazed. Seems to be driving play calls a lot of the time too, making that early rotation. So going to be looking at him for the rest of this series. And of course, Carly, who's off to a good start. But Old Guys Texas seeming to get their first rotation on the map. Let's see if it works out for them.
Yeah, so far not so good, as they immediately go 3 down, but you've got Quake able to find the first guy into the hill, so he's going to slow that push just a bit. But the Dazed are going to start funneling into the hill. They're in the top 10 area, so that's going to be a little tough, as Rush and the boys are going to have to try and break through mid here. But once again, you know, Carly is just running rogue around them. 16-7 so far in this hill, or on this map, sorry. And you can just see how easy it is once, you know, the Dazed, they get set up and they have those roaming slayers just running around causing problems. And it's been working out so far.
Yeah, they've definitely been pulling the pieces together when they need to. But, you know, an even game really so far is going to see the scrap time go the way of Old Guys Texas. That is going to bring them within about a 10-15 point lead. And they have this rotation. They really don't. It's a 2v2, a big 2v2 onto the side of the hill. Seal up top. Rush gonna find a kill onto the bottom. Oh, some bad timing from Seal turning around there maybe, but honestly kind of good timing now back to back. But that stun's not going to be pushed on. They have the information. Rush should know this guy's here. He doesn't, but the timing works out for Fryer, as now Old Guys Texas has the hold on this hill. But a couple guys pushing up hedge. They're going to need to make this work if they're going to win this hill at a good time. But seems to be all green in the kill feed so far, Timor.
All green indeed, as the cross shots are a little too strong. Seal is able to make it into that low bedroom area though, so they're going to be able to start mounting a break here. Maybe you've got a couple members of the OGT nearby to deal with as they go ahead and try to push out the hill and maybe find some timings, but it does not work out in their favor. So far the scrap time is going towards the side of the Dazed, and you can see back on the minimap there's already players thinking about that next rotation, thinking about getting over towards that parking lot side. And it's looking like the Dazed have the advantage so far, but Rush plays a little door games there and he comes out on top. You gotta love it, as they're going to be able to try and get a foothold here, but as I said, he gets immediately wiped off, and the Dazed are a little more favorable here.
Yeah, this has been kind of a head bash so far. Really no clean holds for either side. Breaks all the time. 30 seconds aside. Well, honestly, more like 10 or 20 seconds aside, because there's some white time in between with just kills coming back and forth. Friars finds a break. Carly finds a break. Killswitch finds a break. Quake finds a break. They just kind of keep trading it, but Atlanta Dazed is kind of like in that last series. We've seen a bit of a change on this hill right here on parts. So as they kind of held the backside, and we're going to see that again from Seal and Carly and a couple of the guys here, holding this backside of this hill, making some good time now, up to almost a 30-point lead off of this one. But Rush able to find some kills on the backside. Now going to head over to P1, where Old Guys Texas are kind of controlling that area of the map too. But we're going to have to see how the second rotation goes.
Yeah, the second rotation is what it's going to come down to here. Is we're already, pretty high up in the point board after, the first 7 hills map or whatever it is. So as the OGT are going to start trying to make moves towards that bedroom side. They're getting kind of cut down at the moment by the Dazed. We're going to give it some white time, but you've got Killswitch getting that big kill over there towards that green side. So he is going to be able to lock the spawns for his team for a moment. You've got all of OGT spawning in the parking lot, so they've got to try and trek across the middle of the map or maybe through that back alley area and get a break here. And the guns of the Atlanta Dazed are making that very difficult, but they are able to get into the hill, so that's good. But now you've got your spawns to worry about once again, and this is a little bit more difficult to break.
Yeah, I don't really hate that from Old Guys Texas, just because, in the end of the day, if you end up giving that P1 time over, it's looking like a 50-point lead kind of thing or something like that. So, you kind of trade the long term for the short, or sorry, trade the short term for the long term in a sense. I think I got that backwards. Doesn't really matter. We're going to be going to this P2 on the second rotation with Old Guys Texas up 8 or so points. Kind of have the hold in place so far. That's a huge kill from Killswitch, who's on a 5 now. Gonna find an Fryer putting 2 solid bullets into his head. That's a big. He's looking to fly out. Maybe a little too quick. Maybe he was rushing a little too quick, as Rush is gonna come in now and find another one. But this is a big kill now, and Seal's on a 5. So like I said, some of these AR plays are just huge, with Carly filling in the voids.
Ooh, Carly tries to get a sneaky 2-piece there onto Quake, but he's just a little too hot with. And he finds some nice headshots. So now he's got to try to work a break here. He's got one of his teammates with him. They do some excellent trading, and they're going to be able to get in the hill, if not for a moment, but the trades just keep on coming. So this has just been an absolute back and forth slugfest so far. But the Atlanta Dazed are already in the ratty spots. You've got Carly up top. I don't think OGT knows she's here. Well, they definitely do now. As the stuns and nades come through, and they just awoken the beast. Carly ops up, finds 2. So now Atlanta Dazed are in a nice position, completely tied moving into this P3. So I think it may just end right here.
Oh, that was a big find for Nerillion. This could be the play that they need to get back in. This is an absolutely critical sequence here coming for the Old Guys Tag. He's going to hop up this time. He's not going to go as fair, but Nerillion find 2 more. Unable to get his camera turned around as Carly found another one from up there. But huge kills from Nerillion to break this hill and get Old Guys Texas back in there. And I don't believe they can win here, no, but they are going to get this time and be just a point or a couple points away from the win. But we're going to look at that rotation. Number 5 getting the auto spawn there. Killswitch will hang out over there. That's a close spawn tunnel, but he's deciding he wants Old. Carly finding a big cruise kill, and Coma finding a couple in the feed. Carly just dueling on him right now. I love it. But they're fighting for this scrap time, but really the fight's got to be at new, and Killswitch is definitely holding that down. So this is Atlanta Dazed's game to win, but also their game to lose if they were to be broke here, T-Morg.
Yes, it is, but Seal and Killswitch are able to find 2 big kills off that first rotation, so they're going to start locking down the time, and it's now dagger time as OGT tries to make their way across. The break tries to come through, but you've got Seal and Killswitch just holding the line, and that is all she wrote. Atlanta Dazed take map 1.
Yeah, we had a couple delays starting that one, but when it came, it delivered a 250 to 232 bloodbath, and we were seeing plays on either side. I thought there was a couple moments in that game that all could have been cut and highlighted. Start the action quickly as Atlanta Dazed is going to hit an early B push, and this is not sniffed out at all. Old Guys Texas, maybe just now and early and sniffing it out, gets a stun and says, boys, they are at the other bomb. Turn around. Tin has been completely taken. Is Rush trying to find some kills here? Oh, that's unfortunate. Kind of needed to get one there to even the odds, as now Atlanta Dazed is going to be able to just kill from within. But with this positioning from Killswitch, it almost makes me think they're thinking about a rotate, but I think this bomb's going to go down shortly now. And 4v3 for Atlanta Dazed. He's going to be able to survive again. Rush just can't buy one on this backside, and really not finding the timing there.
Yeah, I think that's twice in a row. He's gotten some poor timing, maybe a couple free kills he's missed, both on Wake as well, so not the best timings for him, but he's going to eventually just get spotted out. So tough round for Mr. Nerillion as OGT are going to get cut down all around the map. It's all up to Quake in a 1v3 situation. The bomb is down. And I really like this play here from Dazed, able to push out this B site early. So far it's paying off, but you've got Quake still alive on the map, so it's not all said and done. Goes for a little cheeky wall grab, not able to get her done. And that's going to be all she wrote for Old Guys Texas in round 1.
Anybody watching, I want to say this is a good rank play strategy, a certified good rank play strategy. You know, round 1, that B push just really isn't predictable, right? Like nobody really, usually you're kind of just waiting for the round that they, try to bud their head into that B push and run into one guy. But on that first round, you can sometimes catch, especially with, the odd delay here, that catch them with their pants down, as, yeah, that'll be exactly what Atlanta Dazed did. And up 1-0 now in this search and destroy. The grenade's going to come out. Old Guys Texas look to be going to the A side more.
Yeah, they're going to start heading over there, and Rush is able to get some nice, get a nice pre-made kill there. So he's going to make it a 4v3 situation before the round even really starts. So Atlanta Dazed on the back foot. Got Seal trying to do a cheeky jump up here, but I think he might run into an angry lion and hop into that window. And it's looking like he meets a angry friar instead. But that's a nice trade from Killswitch. So you got a 2v2 situation. The bomb is down, but the site is a little bit contested right now. So it is still anybody's round.
Yeah, I got to see what Killswitch able to do now at this point. He's going to get mowed off that hedge, unfortunately, or else he could have clutched that round for his team. As it is now in on coma. And he's, I don't know how much information they have on roles or what. And obviously people can play different guns at different times. But I believe he's running into the double ARs for the Old Guys Texas. So that does, I want to say, kind of go in his favor if the gunfight goes his way. But once this bomb goes down and they know the flank is up, it won't be. But yeah, gonna catch some bad timing, and he manages to play his life. He's gonna keep this open to being done right now. But I mean, they know exactly where you are. There's only so many lanes on Mercado, obviously. Wondering, he probably would have seen him there too on that jump over. But Coma, again, he's got to think there's a guy Belk, but he's got to creep in here either way. Yeah, he's reading it, but see these shots, see if he's gonna be able to mow one off this Belk heady. This is it. This is the whole round, as if he can do this.
All down to this. He wins the fight. Now he's got to find number 2. Not able to get it done. That's some really disciplined search there from OGT. Doesn't give them anything, and they're able to walk away with a pretty cheeky attacking round. So far, it's double attack wins.
Yeah, that was a really valiant effort there by Como on the backside, and I have cast in one of these series before, and I do think Como was kind of a search and destroy demon a little bit, letting Carly and some of these other guys go crazy in the respawns. But when it comes down to Like I give you a good golf comparison off the start. They say drive for show, putt for the dough. I like to use the same thing. Respawns are for show, and search and destroy is often for the dough, especially in game 5, of course.
Yeah, and it's chumps. You've kind of
Yeah.
expect it to go to a game 5, or at least you hope it does. But it's straight into the action here over towards the green side as Fryer is going to be up close and personal to some of these Atlanta Days. But Carly's able to find a little bit of a timing into the tunnel. I don't think anybody saw her cross there, and then Kill Switch finds the first blood. So now you got a 4v3 situation, and I think Carly may be able to find a couple cheeky kills here, but yeah, she's able to
Oh.
find one. And you had Seal was able to burn Fryer right before that. The bomb plant
Oh.
does get stopped though. So Rush can still play this. It's a 1v2 situation. Make it a
Oh.
1v1. All the cards are in his favor. He knows exactly where the bomb is. And he knows he's got one more player to
Wow.
deal with who is probably in that bomb site.
Yeah, and I like the Deddy pop, right? Because now you can just walk up. The bomb's not down yet, which means he probably hasn't picked it up. And he's gonna find the timing, but unable to get the kill. But we're gonna probably try and see a reach plant here. But less red time on the clock, so not a whole lot of time to make this. He's gonna go for the kill. I like this at a kill switch. You gotta be confident, but that's a huge kill to ice that round up. That was 3 kills on the backside. That's the kind of crap you need to be doing on Chumps night, baby.
Yes, it is. Rush shows his ice is here, and he
Wow.
finds some nice headshots there to finish off Kill Switch. And that was a good effort out of him. Maybe didn't have to be that difficult, but hey, you found the round, so there we go. Been switching back sides. I'm interested to see what Old Guys does here, because now it seems we're falling into the little bit more normal Mercado strats of we're just gonna bang A for the most part and see what happens. But you
Yeah,
got
no
Rush
doubt.
looking over mid.
Going to hold the balcony. There's going to be a kill from Killswitch, maybe? No, he's going to just hold it, push up on it. Killswitch does not play around. This guy moves on the info he gets. And no different this round as he's pushing up with that AR in hand. Seal going to find some shots through the window. Try to sneak a grenade in. I'm not sure how far it did. It didn't get very far. Killswitch now crawling. I don't think he's picked up right now. Gonna sneak in, but nobody's on the bottom floor, so it won't really be worth much so far. But there's a couple bodies here now surrounding the hill. Oh, unfortunately, gonna be jumped on top of them, as he knew they were up there, but hard to tell when they're on the balcony versus up in the top green. As Carly's gonna find some timing, squeaking right into the hill, running in. Steady pop, but he's gonna be seen by Tret. Fryer's gonna pick that one up. Rush is kind of throwing some shots down lane now. He's got some information. Quake gonna activate in that middle window, but just shots kind of everywhere, fighting everywhere on this map right now.
Yeah, there's just gunshots and gunfights being taken all over. Coma might be able to find a good timing
Oh,
here. So there we go. We got Rush and another 1v1. He's going to try to start locking, or yeah, Rush and another 1v1.
oh,
He's pushing through to the middle of the site. There's no bomb plant, so he's pretty much forced to just go ahead and stick it. Looks like he's going to try to play the KD play, and maybe the bomb will go
did he
down.
get
Nope,
him?
look, I don't think he's even planning
No,
it.
he
So there we
didn't.
go.
Okay. Yeah, not even planning. That I get the play there, obviously. You kind of expect him to be closer. And he actually did have that read on him, right? Going down that bicycle lane. Just was like a second off the COD timing. If you watch this back, you'll feel like you made the right play because you did. You had the read, you just didn't peek out right when you were looking. So
Yeah.
unfortunate, but a really good play out of Coma, staying calm and just hitting up that roof, knowing they gotta plant the bomb.
Yeah, it's just some nice discipline, search and destroy, and switching back onto the attacking side. It's Coma with the rock, and Kill Switch is going to jump into that top area. But he's got Rush down here in this alley to deal with. And if we've seen anything, that this guy's got a little bit of a beam on him. But Seal is going to be able to find the first blood onto Friar Chet. So that makes it a 4v3 situation for the attacking once again.
They kind of struggled to get the bomb down in the end, though. Like, I mean, we've seen control of this green building, but nobody's really had an easy time getting that bomb down, which maybe is a bit of the evolution. I think we've seen that a little bit in the CDL, even, right? Like, that greenhouse has been held, but like the retake ability's kind of gone up a little bit in Mercado, which, thank God, because nobody likes an offense auto win map. But into the 3v3, we're gonna see now who's kill switch. Any of these guys can find the kills. They're kind of scared to plant it, and as I alluded to, I mean, they have every reason to be because it just hasn't gone very well planting the bomb more.
No, it has not. And Coma's going to go ahead and get the
Oh,
stretch down. He's going to have just enough time to get it done before Lion rounds the corner. So now you got the 3v3 retake. Lion is in a good position. He can get a timing here if he just goes ahead and run. If only he knew what we knew. The dead silence does come through. He does find the seam, and there's the kill onto the planter. So that's going to make it really difficult now for the Atlanta Dazed, as it's up to Killswitch and Carly to get it done.
Oh.
Which, though, does just that with the shank. Pulls it out. Rush wins a nice 1v1 onto Carly. Now it is all down to Rush once again in the 1v1 situation. Not a whole lot of time on the clock. The Chow comes through, and Killswitch comes away with it. That is a great round there for them. And what a highlight for him. I mean, just gets a 2-piece with a knife and then go ahead and clutch on the main stage. I mean, come on now.
Yeah, obviously we weren't really watching that backside as that roto was kind of late and there was some sight kills going down. But I mean, Killswitch was coming in for that pinch and, you know, got seemingly caught in a door interaction. But that is the kind of thing with when you're running with the knife, you know, when you get caught like that, you've only really got one out, and it's the panic commando knife. And I mean, I'm looking for anybody in the chat who was rocking the Commando Pro back in the old MW2 days, because necessary in that game.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you got a 15-foot lunge and no fall damage. Come on, man. I'm diving off of stuff. So back over here onto this A side. I mean, it's a little bit different now because we actually had a ending to find a first blood, so that's nice. Friar Chat gets picked up somewhere, and now it's a little bit of a stalemate, but the bomb rotation is coming through. It's in our line's going to go ahead and start running across the map with that, but that number 3 player in Killswitch, this is going to be a little annoying. Yeah,
wow.
There you go.
If I'm him in that situation, I am losing it in the chat. That is I can't believe that. I mean, you know, maybe some good comms coming out of Atlanta Dazed, right? They had that green building. They're like, they're not here. I mean, there's only one other option typically. Then they're holding in the back, or I guess they're rotating to B. And now you're scared to go either way, right? Like you got Killswitch, who's unkillable by the B bomb. Oh, I like this though. The Deddy play through the mid. This guy, and Quake's gonna find one, but he's gonna get killed on the cross. Killswitch watching the right area now. Really good plays coming out of both sides, honestly, for the information they've been given. As Quake's gonna try and fire back, but he knows he's got plant now. He's gonna find a big kill. Rush, sorry, was the one there, finding the cruise off of that, or no, not that kill. He got that earlier, but he's gonna hop off it.
He hopped off the bomb.
Oh, but the grenade was coming.
I think he stuck that.
Did he? Yeah, I think he would have had it, but I mean, did he have the not blast shield, but bomb squad on? Because I mean, he shot him here too, right? Like, because he hopped off.
Yeah, I think he might have died to that nade, but you know, you think you just got to stick that plan a little bit there.
You think so, but at the same time, absolute BDE from my man Rush there, pulling out the pistol. I thought my heart jumped a bit when he came out and just gunned him off the bomb. But, you know, a valiant effort. But that's our first 2-round lead now going to Atlanta Dazed. And they are up in the series, right? So we are going to have to be on watch for an answer here, as this is going to be a swing round. As, wow, another Lion here knows he doesn't want to get B pushed again. Did they see that guy? I don't think he's seen him, and he's not ready for the fight. Lion's going to clean that one up. Big trade coming in here if FaZe can get it, but no, they're going to go down. Killswitch came up, but Lion is gone out the window. Seal finds 2 down the mid lane. No, Killswitch finds another. This is quickly a 2-on-1 now with Lion, the last one remaining. He says, what the heck happened, guys? We had this blind counter.
Yeah, I mean, he was probably feeling a little bit like Shotzi there, hitting the wall route, you know, finding the blood, playing his life. And then just like that, it's all gone. But they do use the cruise. I don't know if I agree with that cruise call there, but I mean, you're up 5-2. Can't be too mad at it, you know?
Yeah. You know, I don't mind it for the sole reason of that they, you know, they knew Lion jumped out that window, and like, I mean, they really had no idea after that where he was. I mean, yeah, they're the bomb carrying team, so they kind of could dictate it. But in the end of the day, they, you know, maybe would have got the info at the very least, but the kill came through, obviously. So 5-2 now, and yeah, Killswitch, Seal, like, they just seems to always have the play when they need it.
Yeah, definitely. And this so far, it's just been the clash of the Titans here. You got Rush and Killswitch just doing all the dirty work for each team, or at least the flashy work, as Carly is going to be able to find a first blood once again onto Friar. He's having a rough map so far, just keeps getting picked up, and here comes the cruise from Rush. He's going to get that down, and yep, once again, the trophy is able to take that away from him. So Lion is able to
Ooh.
get one. Kill switch tries for the trade, not able to get it done either. So now you got 2v2 situation. The Deadies come through. Coma's able to spot him.
Oh,
And
yeah.
that's some nice shots and movement there for Coma.
Wow.
Kill switch gets it done on the other side. And Days are looking final right now.
Yeah, these kids are moving on the map. That Como was so confident in that gunfight. You could just see he popped dead. I don't even know if he had an idea where that guy was, but maybe he did. Pop dead. He comes out, yellow van, and
We are
just chows
back
him.
with a CeeLo control, and everything is on the line. Old Guys Texas team, as they have got to try and mount the reverse sweep starting here on a CeeLo. And starting off, they're able to find the first blood. That's Rush, and they're going to get a quick stack in as Seal tries to find some kills. He's not able to get it done quite yet, but he is able to find one with the nade. So Atlanta Dazed able to slow down that A push, at least initially, but the damage is done as they were able to get a tick off that. So you can't be too mad at that if you're Old Guys Texas.
No, and I like Quake staying up there, holding that radio tower, because then you can kind of stop the guys coming in. But he ended up coming in, which, can work out too, especially if he finds that kill. That was big. I think starting on the offense could be a blessing in disguise for Old Guys Texas. Potentially, it can also obviously be the straw that broke the camel's back. But, if you can just catch him off guard, get around offense right overway, it'll be a huge start to the round. But, I mean, Dazed have found a couple kills back the other way now that have made this a little difficult, to say the least. Rush is going to look to get involved and piggyback off the success he had in that Mercado search and destroy, but we see Coma hidden in here. They have no idea where he is. Push going to come out. He's going to find at least one, and two other bodies are there for now, though.
Yeah, there's two bodies there, and Carly and Seal are going to start working on those. They're able to find the first. There's the second. So now they stop progress at A once again. And you've got 3 OGT members there on the B point. So they're going to try to get a quick tick over here if they can. They're able to do just that. They get one, but the collapse comes through for Atlanta Dazed. And it seems like that's the story of this round so far, as it's just a little bit of momentum, guys, followed by a quick shutdown.
Yeah, you have it exactly right, Teamwork. That is exactly what it's been. It just seems like the moments have been there, but just unable to find that last kill you kind of need. And Atlanta they've got that Chumps energy in them, and you got to find a way to throw a big punch back, because they're gonna go up 1-0 here unless this final push works. But Carly gonna be there to stop that too, and Atlanta Dazed up 1-0 and really looking like an unstoppable force right now.
Yeah, they are definitely foaming at the mouth right now. It is just, I think it was 21-7 was the the kill ratio there. So the slaying definitely heavy of sides, so you can cut them a little, but early in the game, Asilo was a pretty offensive heavy map, and it seems like people are starting to figure out how to play it on defense a little more now, so it's not as unforgiving, but I mean, still, it only takes just one good wave.
Yeah, you really just need to find that 4 down, get a, let's go in the comms, and just get shit on, something along those lines, because, you got to find some energy in you to get this back. This is Chumps, baby. Only winning, you've been 7-0. They're got to find it. I know Lion wants it. These guys are trying, but it's just like, how do you predict Coma to be there? Like, this is just unbelievable play out of Atlanta. They look unstoppable. Quake's going to find a big one, but they've got to get acting fast. It's now even Atlanta is now starting to pressure this point. It's A point. Kill switch. They find the kill onto him, but he's able to get 2 before going down, as it just doesn't seem like they can do any wrong, Morgan.
No, they're just getting all the kills they need to when they get it, and now they've already got a tick working on that second one, and it's in the bag now too. Over at that B point, they're gonna try and just close it out here, and it looks like they got it done. So that's the B point in the bag. Usually not the first one to go, but it is today. So now it's all up to that A objective left. They've already given up, I believe, 5 ticks total. That's what just 4 ticks. This is Old Guys' first defense, and they're gonna try to hold on here best they can.
Yeah, they're going to have to get kill switch out of this top party, though, as he is going to start feeding and getting free kills off that spawn, and trophy down, won't be able to nade him. This is a big kill for Lion. He's screaming to his teammates, just find that kill, and we may have a start. And yes, they're going to find a bunch of kills. They have all 4 red arrows back in the spawn. This is exactly what they need to do. They need to find these kills now and just keep them in there. keep this momentum building, but Fryer is going to get found again in the alley as Seal is looking to go right back to that party top area. And we're going to need Quake to find a couple kills off of this cell tower to keep this even, but the kills are coming through. Kill switch is on the point. He's laying down. Fryer's got to find him. Fryer just can't find the last damage. Quake on the top. A team kill going to come in. That won't help OGT in this situation, but they're going to find that kill on him, and Seal's going to trade a couple back. It's just trades coming back and forth, but you just feel like Atlanta is getting the better of them.
Yeah, it's definitely a war of attrition right now, and they're just scrapping and clawing for every inch on the map, and Dazed, is slowly pushing them back. 11 and 5 on a kill switch again as he tries to turn on the Fryer, and it's looking like the old OGT are gonna hold for the second. And they've had some pretty good map control, and they've been pretty good about just funneling these Dazed in and just waiting for them to really try to make a play before they collapse. And Fryer's doing just that as he's getting some nice routes in. But you can see on the mini map you've got a lot of Dazed out in the back, and here's Killswitch taking the absolute route. Looks like Rush spotted him, but he's not really going to be able to get too many shots in. But the main objective is Seal, and they're able to get him out of there. So I think OGT may be able to hold on here unless there's some hero plays in.
Yeah, Carly looking for one, but not able to find the hero play there. Coma able to trade one back. Quake finding another the other way, as it seems like Old Guys Texas are going to be able to hold this round. But we can never say never when kill switch is this close to the point. But 3 guys looking at them there, pretty much impossible, as they've got all guys shooting the same dude. We've seen a lot that we needed to see out of Old Guys Texas in that round to make this series interesting, really, Timor.
Yeah, they definitely did really good job of stopping the bleeding there, and I think it's off the back of a guy like Quake. He's 17 and 8 right now. He had a really good last few moments on that round there, and kind of just leading the charge for his team as they were just mounting a great defense. So, you know, you got to give props to the OGT. They're holding on, but the juggernaut of Atlanta Dazed is still on the map, and now they're on defense. So you got to try to not get fried off the map, because at the very least, if you can tie ticks, it's going to come down to kills. And right now, I would say OGT are a little bit behind.
Yeah, and you know what? I just got to point it out, because Fryer was struggling a lot early in this match. He must have also turned around quite a bit with Quake, because he's 9 and 13 now. And finding another one there, 3 kills coming in. That'll be the wipe. This is going to be a stack. Word to Jims, I would think. And they've got 2 guys in, a little bit of the head exposed, and Killswitch will find that if you're not careful. As now we kind of see Atlanta Dazed panicking a little, but finding a quick Semtex kill, that's a kill off the hill. The split push out of the Old Guys Texas could be a problem, because they only have 1 guy now left on this A point. Seal's taking it slow. A lot of the guys are rotating back over now. There's a huge kill for Fryer. What a jump shot out of Seal there, as Rush is feeling confident to push up. Now he's going to get traded back. And yeah, that split push could come back to bite them now.
Yeah, it really could. It seems like they were able to win the fight, though, in the long run. So they're going to go ahead and try to put the nail in the coffin over towards the A side, and they do. So now it's the B objective is all that's left. And you can see Atlanta Dazed is already spread out on that side of the map. They're already starting to dig in behind that back mountain area, basically. But Lion's going to be able to get a big first kill, and there's Quake cutting the spawners. So this just got way harder for the Dazed.
Yeah, Old Guys Texas here found all the kills they needed to. They're spawning them deep. This is going to come down to Seal, who's kind of left on his own to find this cut. He finds one. He's not going to be able to find second, and that'll be it for Old Guys Texas. What an offense out of them. That split push I thought was going to be a mistake, and maybe it could have been, but they found the right kills when they got their spawn up. Managed to tally up A real quick, get a guy up top party, forcing that spawn, and they have, I think Atlanta had a full 4 spawn, or at least 3 on that orange truck side, but just really weren't able to get quite out to the point. So Old Guys Texas came up close on the field, found the kills, and have completely turned this map on its head now, up 2-1, going into their defense here, right? So gonna have to see it out of Atlanta.
Yeah, Atlanta's definitely got a boss up here to try and just ice out the series, walk away with that crown. This is a big round for them. If they can win this attack, they give themselves a really good position to maybe take a defense for that last round. And look at Coma and Carly find the first 2 kills. So now there's a lot of room on the map to work. Coma goes for Fryer. He's not able to pick it up. but you've got a lot of presence here for the Days at A. But Quake
Wow.
with the shots, man. 23 and 10. The gunning on this guy tonight has been outrageous. But it's up to Seal to try and lock in that second tick. I think they were able to get it. No, they weren't.
Oh.
So they're going to go ahead and start winding back that second tick. You hate to see it just a pixel
Oh.
away.
Yeah, they were really close to that, and that was just a testament to really the clutch that Old Guys Texas have found now in this control. They've absolutely needed to find this gear, and I think Quake has, yeah, like we said, been a huge leader in getting them there. You got to have confidence when you're playing with a guy like this that's able to just, really turn it on when you need it, and that is sometimes the most critical player on your team, right, is just able to get the guys out of it, and Quake just ain't stopping. Frying, that gun's shooting teammates even, I think. That's how hot it is at this point. But Coma, they're going to get out on the A point. This is what we kind of need to see from them. Fryer, is he going to get picked up on this? Oh, not able to get a shot onto these corner players, unfortunately. But, and Rush going to get clear too. This is looking like it's going Atlanta's way so far.
Yeah, Atlanta is definitely trying to make the play here. That's a great corner out of Coma, and you've got Kill Switch just being a juggernaut over towards that B side, pulling all those defenders to him. So now a split push is in, and you can see that A point is very close to getting capped.
Huge
that
kill.
number 8 player in Seal, if he can find a couple kills here, I mean, this could just be huge for the side of the Days. He finds one, he puts some nice shots into Fryer. So now they've got map position, they've got the clock stopped even. So now it's going to be up to the OGT to get in, but all the kills are falling towards the Days. Fryer's able to find one, gets stunned though, so he is traded out and getting queued. This looks like it might be the end for OGT. They got to mount a quick break here, but it's Kill Switch to deal with once again, and I don't know if they're going to be able to get it done here. I mean, this is just back and forth.
So much trading, but I mean, they do finish it out finally, and I was just about to say, at the very least, all this action means that the kill lead has been going to the way of the Atlanta Dazed, right? But I mean, they are able to close that out. Kind of, it shows you the strength of the split push, right? Because the whole point is you want to get it in just as you're going to finish the other, because then you can kind of work on your spawn game for that second point, right? And they kind of were able to do that. We've seen Seal push up, and yeah, I kind of thought once he got that first kill, right, it was really you're just going to be fighting from that back foot for the rest of it. But as we switch sides and go into this round 5, this is a huge round, obviously, as if this is an Atlanta Dazed win, it will be over, and they're going to be on defense, which, I don't like watching Kill Switch, Seal, Coma, Carly on the other side of me, shooting from the tower, shooting from the good spots, right? But let's see if Quake's got it, Timur. Quake's got to do it here for them.
Yeah, this is definitely his round to lose here, but Kill Switch is doing his thing already. Finds a first blood, Rush with a nice trade. So now you've got the OGT getting a really good presence here towards that A side. Rush with another big kill to open it up. He's gonna go ahead and hop in the point, and Lion is close by. So now maybe a little bit of a stack towards A as they start to file in, and they're gonna go ahead and find that first tick. So far so good for OGT. I mean, their season is on the...
Yeah, they had a really strong start to this. Almost all the kill feed was them, but no trophy on the hill, unfortunately. He's going to clear this thing for now, but Quake and Fryer are able to get on it quickly, and it seems like Atlanta more or less kind of gave it at the end of that, which makes me think they shouldn't have used the cruise, but obviously, who knows, who cares at this point, because we are on to the B defense, and the one good thing I think about that, is they know that they are going to get a defense out of this, at least get a chance at this, but the kills are going back the other way. That's a huge kill right there, absolutely necessary. Coma making the play necessary, trying to calm down the guys, says, we've got this, guys. This could be a 3-0 if we do this, and Seal finding another 2. Early defense is looking good from Atlanta now on this B point, Timur.
Yeah, they're looking really good so far, and you've got Lion to deal with in that backside. The nice shots come through, but Carly comes out on top. So that's going to be pushing back the OGT just a little bit further as they try to filter in here. And now it's just getting to that point where the defense slays are a little too heavy. They're pushing them just a little further back on the map, but Lion finds a big one. That's a big player to take out. Is this the first line of defense? But now second line of defense kicks in, and there's Carly and Kill Switch to try and pick up the slack. And they're going to just keep staggering OGT, keeping them off the hill, keeping those lives low. And so far, Atlanta Dazed is doing everything to walk away with a crown.
Yeah, Fryer pushing in deep, but remember, he's the sub player, so he's gonna have to find some sub kills, which he's doing. He's kind of got a good route here. That's two
Ooh.
big kills. Can he find this one in the back third? There's a huge kill out of him. Seal is gonna find that one, though. Seal has been kind of locking things up on this backside, finding
Oh.
huge kills in this round 5 here, as we see the lives right now, right? 7 lives in favor of Atlanta Dazed, as Lion finding some big entry kills. That's 2 kills. It's this guy Seal, though, is on the side. That's another double. Seal's gonna go down. I'm screaming, push, push, push. Seal is down, guys, because that's all they've had. Quake calling in the cruise. Red time on the board, teamwork. This is it.
Yeah, there's only 20 seconds left in all of OGT's season unless they can mount something right here. They've got the clock stopped. They got a couple players on the push, but there's the counterattack from the Days coming in. You've got Seal still holding it down towards this side, finds another big one, and our Lion and crew still trying to hold on. They're about to close that second tick, so they're able to get that, but they've only got 20 seconds. You still got to play perfect. Seal can be everything, but he gets cut down. You've only got about 10 seconds left before the clock is stopped, and that's OGT walking away with the map.
Wow.
They're able to extend it out. We're going to a map 4.
Holy crap, I can't believe Old Guys Texas did that. That was their only successful push of the round, pretty much, on the C point. Was at the very end, you get on, you stop the clock with 20 seconds, and back against the wall. Old Guys Texas just found the clutch in that control. They're going to need to do so again on Albegra hardpoint, as we are in, and Fryer Chet is immediately to the very back. I don't think anybody's read him, but he's going to get turned around and tried on, as Lion's going to find a big one. Early time seeming to be going the way of Old Guys Texas, and they did just get a spawn in fact. So, Team Org, we're starting off fiery already.
Yeah, it seemed like OGT knew exactly what they wanted to do here, and that's going to be Rush going for that double kill. He's not able to pull it off, but the damage is mostly done as the OGT is starting to encroach pretty close onto that P1. But as I say that, Coma just says, nah, you can get out of here. Doing wipes him off the P1, so that's
bullets.
not good.
Those 3 kills, I think he gotten like 5 bullets or something. He's now on a 7. Coma saying, we're ending this thing now, maybe. He's kind of got that Mamba mentality, that's for sure. As Lion now on the backside of the hill, they got to stop this bleeding now, obviously, is the intention. And this is not going to be red. He's going to find one. Well, the rest kind of came down, and that's going to be early kills coming the other way. But now we see green in the chat. This is going to be big kills for Fryer Chet, who's looking to be active in this map. Quake had a great control. I'm looking at him to try and will them to a game 5 right now, as Seal was also looking unreal in that control, and he's going to get picked off in the back. As you know, back and forth off the start, a lot of trades. We're going to have to see who gets this P3 roto, though, Team Org.
Yeah, that's going to be the name of the game here. And their Chet one off rotation, so now they've got numbers towards that side, but you can see the mini map. You've got players for Atlanta Dazed spawning in back there. So you got Coma and Seal, it looks like, locking it down, make that Coma, Seal, and Carly as the spawns continue to come in, and Carly just being a nuisance, gets a nice 2-piece to secure spawns for the team. So now you've got the old GT trying to funnel through this map in the eternal Fortress Blender.
Yeah, and Coma, like traditionally, the sub player here on Atlanta Dazed has had this tack out and has been sing with it. Like every time we're watching him, he is just picking up kills with, again, minimal bullets. He shoots an accurate shot, and Carly's kind of just been still playing this back spot. I obviously just wants to spawn his team in with the intention there, but kind of allowing this break almost, because they really didn't have the pressure. But 30 seconds left on the hill, that's no time to scoff at, right? Like that's a big kill, but Killswitch is going to try and get it back his team's way, and they're going to find the trade there. This one's going to go the way of Lion, though, and they will get that time in the end. Not quite 30 seconds, but it ended up being around 20 or so. So, well, guys, Texas keeping this close enough. We're going to, again, we just, we got to see the clutch out of them in the back half of this game.
Yeah, they've definitely just got to keep it up, keep playing strong. They're down right now, but it seems like they've got a good idea of what they need to do to get this done. It's just you got to break the will of the Atlanta Dazed, and they're just such a big teamwork heavy team, it seems like, and it's going to be a little difficult to get them to crack. And so far, the trade battle's coming through, but Rush able to tip the scales in his favor a little bit before Carly tries to get a re-break, so that's actually a really good time here for the OGT if they can hold it. And they're going to try to do that as Coma is just holding on
Oh,
by a thread. He's got the knife out. Almost found a kill. Didn't seem like he was going to come away with anything there. But so far, I mean, OGT are right back. If they can hold this little bit of time, I mean, it's like nothing ever happened on that one. So
OGT is just like, this has been like red screens all across the board, just close gunfights. Everybody knows how important this match is. I mean, it's Chumps after all, and these teams are holding nothing back. You can tell they believe their season is over if they lose this series. As yeah, OGT bringing this to a 20-point difference and finding an early kill on that Anvil Hill. They're gonna get the setup in. I like this. They got the Anvil spot and the stable cross. This is a damn near impossible break.
Ooh.
Gonna have to find some kills, but Coma gonna get pieced up eventually as well. As you know, Dazed gotta be feeling like OGT have drank the Michael Jordan water right now.
yeah, they've definitely got into some Mike secret stuff as they are mounting a little bit of a comeback here. And they're trying to work through that backside, but they got to be really careful because they have that P3 spawn. And if you get stuck with that spawn moving forward after this hill, that's not great. That's definitely not where you want to be if you're behind. But Fryer and crew are going to try to do what they can to break out of this spawn trap. As you can see, the stranglehold, the arm bar is starting to get put in position. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, you know, if I'm Coma, I don't care if Seal's my captain. I'm telling him, you hit the sub and start playing entry for me because I am piecing on this tack right now. Coma is absolutely fine. Mind you, Seal has his back, says, get off my gun. But they don't care what guns they're using, you know, with this teamwork. Like you're saying, man, Atlanta Dazed really just able to get right back to, you know, frying as usual.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it takes them long to find a little bit of momentum as but I mean, you can't really just discount what the old guys are doing here. They're trying to force these spawns out. You got that number 5 player keeps wrapping around, and they're trying to give themselves position for this P2, but in the process they're losing a lot of time on. Now that you're in a situation where you're down 70, it's you got to turn it around to get a quick break here. But we've seen crazier. I mean, first hard point we watched of the night was pretty similar to this so far, and it turned out way different than we thought.
Yeah, I wonder. Atlanta Dazed seem to have that energy in them right now. These tacks are just frying, and Carly is not doing bad by any means either. But I swear it's the only sub on the map. Unless I am mistaken. Coma maybe a switch now. Yeah, Coma is back on the sub. Showing he can do it with whatever. Oh my goodness, this man. Chumps brings out the best in some people. Rush is going to get in. He's going to make that break happen. An absolutely essential break. But I mean, really, the damage has been done to a degree as the lead for Atlanta. Like you said, they got him in that trap on that P3 spawns. And we're able to kind of, you know, rack up a huge lead. But this is huge kills and plays on old guys' tech. They're finding the kills. They say, Quake, hang around. We're heading her all the way back to P3. So this is a huge sequence coming up here, Timor.
Yeah, it really is. As old guys Texas got some really good plays there, pushing across, forcing that back spawn for the Atlanta Dazed. You can see this Quake is going to be able to watch this cross here, slow him down, give them a little bit of something to think about as they try to make it across. And here comes the cruise missile from Seal going down on the hill. No trophy. So now it's up to Lion to try and lock this down. But he's going to get picked up. Seal is moving different right now. But the old guys are there. They're going to try to get some of this time. But they've got to stop this flood of Atlanta Dazed players coming from every angle.
Yeah, no trophy there. Kind of putting the dagger in their back and, you know, making this hill at the very least scrappy. And you kind of needed the 60 from it because, you know, if the rest of these hills just go even scrappy, you know, kind of either way, which it does not look like it's going to go that way with Coma frying the way he is. You know, that was just an unfortunate break, but we are seeing it out of line. He's trying to make the kills happen. Unable to find it there. Coma damn near impossible to kill this game. Cruise missile in the back pocket. Screaming, go for the rotate, guys. We are only 20 points away from a championship.
Yeah, the blood is flowing right now. I think there's maybe a little bit of blood in the water too, and Dazed can smell it as they try to work around and get these back spawns. But you've got Lion to deal with as he and Rush are able to find 3 kills. So that's going to push the Dazed back. They're spawning over towards that shed side, and the OGT are pretty dug in in all aspects of the map here. Mr. Lion, he tries to find a big two-piece, not able to get it done, but real flashy.
Yeah, Atlanta Dazed kind of slowing things down here, trying to find a slow break. This could be the last break of their season in a good way, as they're going to slow down. Kill coming in from Seal. They're unable to find the man in the hill. His kill switch has been kind of off this game, getting pieced up a few times now, but finding one kill that they may need. But, you know, now it goes back the other way, as Old Guy Texas has been holding, but Carly finding a break even at the end for what, you know, is little scrap. But when you're at 240 points, every second matters. These kills coming into new, going the way of Atlanta Dazed, 5 points away from a championship. Friars has got to go in. He's got to fry. They find the kills off. They've got to be perfect. Carly is looking for the rest of the kills. There comes the first kill from Coma. That's going to give Carly the confidence to run in. Bang, slay off of the ambush spot. Atlanta Dazed are your new champions, ladies and gentlemen.
Silver North champions, Atlanta Dazed take down the undefeated giants, the Old Guys Texas. I mean, if you like COD, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing better than a nice Chumps final. I mean,